Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today what we're going to be doing is a clean with me bedroom edition. So I have 3 bedrooms in my house. Today we're going to be deep cleaning 2 of them. I will usually do all 3 bedrooms at the same time, but one of my bedrooms is in no position to be deep cleaned currently. We're using it as a bit of a storage opportunity. We're still going through a lot of our wedding decor and items from the wedding. So that stuff's kind of being sorted into keep or sell. And then I also have a garage full of boxes that my parents gave me that are full of things from my childhood. So I've slowly been bringing those into the house and sorting them, and everything is like organized chaos in that 3rd bedroom. So today we're going to be deep cleaning 2 of the bedrooms in my house. And with that, let's jump right in. Well, we have to kick things off here by taming this mane. Here are a couple of shots just to show you how badly my room needs this clean. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I was sick last week, so naturally I have fallen behind in my cleaning, as you can see. So I want to talk a little bit about the difference between cleaning and tidying, just while I'm taking a duster to the walls and ceiling of my room here. So tidying my room is something that I do daily. This is just picking things up off the floor, putting things in their rightful places, and like making my bed. Cleaning my room is when I'm actually taking a duster to it and sanitizing surfaces and vacuuming the carpet. So I have daily tidying routines to keep my house in order, but I also have daily cleaning routines that keep my house clean and sanitized. So while I tidy my room daily, I only clean it like this once a week on average. So contrary to many people's beliefs who know me, I don't actually want to spend all day cleaning. Some people think that because I keep things clean, that I must love doing it and just genuinely enjoy it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like cleaning probably more than a lot of other people out there, but I like it because of the results that it gives. The process of cleaning is still very much a chore, in my opinion. So, I do want to have a clean home, but I also want to put in minimal effort to have a clean home. Anybody else can relate to this? So, to accomplish my goal of having a clean home while putting in minimal effort, I developed a chore chart. So I did this years ago, and yes, I am a grown adult and I have a weekly chore chart for myself. But what this does is it holds me accountable to spending about 30 minutes a day cleaning a space in my home. So when I do this, I don't have to use my entire Saturday morning to clean my house before I can start enjoying my weekend. And that's basically where the chore chart came from. So if you're someone that is looking to switch up your cleaning routine by breaking it down into smaller cleaning sessions, I will share my chore chart with you in the description box below. So if you check that out, you will see that I have a cleaning chore for every day. Plus, I give myself one day for self care just to remind myself to take some of the energy that I'm putting into keeping my house clean and put it into myself. So if I miss a day, it's no big deal. I just pick up where I left off the following day. That way, there's no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday accountability. I just work my way through the spaces of my home as long as I have time to do so. It's your cleaning schedule, so remember you can be as flexible as you want to be. If you're in the zone one day and you want to cover 2 spaces instead of just one, by all means go ahead. If you don't have time or you're just not really feeling like cleaning that day, just do it the next day. So it's whatever works best for you. And even sometimes I'm only able to get like half of a clean done, and I'll do the other half the following day. Like you saw in my grocery prep fridge cleaning video, that was a day where I would normally do groceries and clean my fridge all in the same day, but I didn't have time to do that. So one day I did groceries, and then a couple of days later, I ended up doing my fridge clean. So just remember that while these routines are great, they're designed to make your life easier, and life always comes first. So I personally really try to hold myself accountable to my cleaning schedule because it is something that makes me feel less anxious knowing that my house is quote unquote always clean, and my weekends are still mine to do what I want to do as long as I spend about 30 minutes a day getting some cleaning done. Now, I do work from home, but I want to disclose that I actually started building these routines that I'm sharing with you on my channel when I was commuting. So I used to commute 35 minutes a day to work. I would work a 7.5 hour day and I would work 5 days a week in an office. So even if you are working on location, these routines are possible to follow. Sometimes I would have to get up a little early to tackle a 30-minute cleaning project before I left for work in the morning. Sometimes I would do it the second that I got home, and sometimes I would even make a tea or, pour myself a nice glass of wine, and I'd just watch something on my iPad while I spent about 30 minutes cleaning before I went to bed. So it's your routine, make it what you will. Okay, enough about chore charts for adults. Please leave any questions or comments you have for me down below. I am curious to see how many of you are also chore chart makers or list makers or habit trackers like I am. So, on to this video. As you saw, I always go around my room with the duster to get as much dust off of the surfaces before I go in and sanitize anything. I just find that dust comes off better when it's dry, so I just find that the method of getting the dust off while it's dry and then sanitizing afterwards to be the most effective. So I always start at the top and work my way down. So I brush the dust and webs off of my ceiling first so that anything that may fall onto my side tables or dresser can then just be wiped up. So once everything is nicely dusted, I then go ahead with my all-purpose cleaner and I sanitize anything that we touch with our hands regularly or any surfaces where we are setting things down regularly, like water glasses, electronics, things like that. So also when you're sanitizing surfaces, don't forget about your knobs, your light switches, doorknobs. Those are the things that we probably touch the most, and I feel like they're often forgotten. So while I'm sanitizing here, I would love some feedback from you guys. So, when you're watching cleaning videos, do you like to watch them in real time or do you like it when I speed it up for you? Since this video ended up being under 20 minutes, I did leave it in real time, but I want to make content that you're enjoying to watch. So let me know. Longer videos, shorter videos. Are you cleaning alongside me while you're watching and you appreciate having the real time? Or are you just looking for some quick tips and motivation and just want to watch me zoom through it? I know that I clean alongside a lot of YouTubers, so I appreciate a real time video, but if I'm just watching and I'm not cleaning, I like it to be a little bit quicker. So let me know your thoughts. I really do appreciate your feedback. And my early subscribers are going to be the ones who have the most say in customizing my content. So don't be shy. So next up here, I am emptying the garbages in the little baskets that I keep in our side tables there. I just like to keep tissue boxes and little garbage baskets. So I'm just emptying the little garbage bins and replacing an empty tissue box. And then that is going to be it for my room, aside from doing the carpets, which I'm going to do both rooms at the same time once I get the vacuum out. So moving into our guest bedroom, I'm doing the same process. I'm dusting first and then sanitizing, and then I will be vacuuming. So since I left this video in real time, I am going to use this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about me. Again, your feedback is valued, so let me know if you wish I would talk less, and I promise I'll devote more time to finding you some good music to listen to while you're watching. So You may have noticed there was a curtain rod and a curtain panel on the ground next to my nightstand in my bedroom. So I just haven't gotten around to hanging that, and I'm not even sure if it's going to stay in that room or not. That was hung in our room where we previously lived. So when we moved in here, I just tucked it into that corner, and then I just haven't touched it since. We moved into this house in January of 2025. But we were planning a wedding all of 2025. We got married in November 2025. So we haven't really put much thought into decorating these bedrooms yet. I did start my house decorative journey at the front of our house, and I'm working my way back to the bedrooms. So if you are looking for home decor inspiration, be sure to subscribe. I'm not a professional by any means, but I really do enjoy decorating spaces and doing mini makeovers, and I plan to share that side of me with you here on my channel. So be sure to subscribe if you're interested. In my morning routine video, you can see a little bit more of my house. My living space and my entryway were the first rooms that I decorated, and I did some small renovations to those spaces as well. My husband and I are currently working on our fireplace area. We're building a bookshelf, which is a huge project for us. We have refinished many things before and built some small scale furniture pieces like a blanket ladder and a bench. So we're really taking it up a notch and a half here by trying to build a custom sized bookshelf. So, anyways, be sure to subscribe if you want to follow along on some fun home projects that we'll be working on. So you also may have noticed that there was a laundry hamper that you're probably going to see again when I vacuum, that I've been moving around my room as well. Just so that you know, that is full of clean clothes, because I know you're going to be shocked by this statement, but I have a laundry routine. I'm the self proclaimed routine queen. But I will share my laundry routine with you in a video in the future, since I can feel myself talking a lot during this one. But the basket that I'm moving around my room is a basket of clean laundry that I will be folding later on in the day. All right, back to cleaning. It's time to vacuum. Every time I vacuum these rooms, I am blown away at the amount of dust and dirt that this vacuum grabs. I do have a robot vacuum as well that I will run through these rooms, and that I usually do that a couple of times through the week. So, taking that into consideration and still seeing the vacuum canister when I'm done vacuuming is always just very satisfying, but it just shocks me so much. While watching this video back, I'm also noticing that I should pull my side tables out and vacuum under those as well. I'll just go ahead and add that to my spring cleaning list. That's definitely not something I'm going to be doing on a weekly basis. My bed, as you can see, is sitting right on the floor since we haven't gotten around to purchasing a bed frame. But the guest bed is on a frame, so I love that the robot vacuum can go right underneath the bed and keep it nice and clean under there. That is my favorite thing about having a robot vacuum. They are amazing for getting underneath my couch and other furniture pieces that I just can't get to with the vacuum. Just look at that canister. So gross, yet so satisfying. I love it. Whew, I am sweating after that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got the motivation that you came here looking for. I hope maybe I provided some helpful routine tips for you. I hope you enjoyed those vacuum lines on the carpet as much as I did. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up for me. Leave any comments or questions down below. I'm happy to answer them. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, have those notifications turned on so that you can be the first to see my next video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Fixed it.
And if you continue to